Hi everybody, it's Lavinia. Welcome to my channel and to day 2 of Inktober 2023. I am following the list of tangles that one of the certified Zentangle teachers, a CZT, listed. And if you do hashtag Inktober 2023, you can find the list. And that's what I'm going to be following on a daily basis. So I have my little sketchbook here. I have my Uniball pen. I also have graphic pen here. I have a 4B graphite pencil. I have my General's charcoal white pencil. I also have my Micron PNs. Maybe, I don't think I'm going to be putting watercolor on this. I'm just going to be doing the ink, maybe some shading and highlighting with the pen, charcoal and the graphite. I also have my Jelly Roll pen, so maybe I'll use this purple PN, which stands for plastic nib for this. So yesterday I completed the Be Light. That was the tangle for yesterday. So if you wanted to check out that video, I showed you how I put in some watercolor here. This is metallic watercolor. And then some graphite and charcoal on there. So I think I'll start with this page here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave some space up here for the name and then the date. And normally these are done on, I think it's 2x2 or maybe 3x3 tiles that Zentangle offers. But you can really do it on any paper that you have. So I've put in this square. As you can see, it's not anything done perfectly. And everyone has their own variation of a tangle. So even though this is flame flower, you can put your own spin on it, embellish it as you'd like. You can use color pencils, if you wanted to add some color, watercolor, gouache, anything that you like. And add different elements of design. So I'm just going to go ahead and start by putting in the center of the flower. You can put in as many of these little orbs, I guess, as you'd like. And I've seen some folks put in different numbers of petals, usually either 4 or 5. So I'm just going here from the center, making that little point, and then coming back down. So I have 4 here. You can put in 5. And I think what I'm going to do is just add that little center here, like that. This reminds me of a poinsettia. This is the first time I'm actually doing this flame flower. And then from here, I'm just going to go ahead and add another petal. It may not be the exact design, the original flame flower, but again, you add what you would like to it. And then here too, I'm just going to go ahead and add this little thinner design in here. And then here, maybe what I'll do is I will make these leaves. If it goes off the tile, that's fine. And then just some veins. So that's kind of why it reminds me, I guess, of a poinsettia. That last one. And then Maybe I will go ahead and add some slight C curves here in the center of these little splits, I guess. You can put little orbs, little circles. You can color it in totally. You can leave it blank. It's your design, you know, that you're doing. And so that's pretty much it. That's flame flower. I might want to add, maybe I'll put some little orbs here just to give it a little bit more of an embellishment. Just color in some of those areas there. Maybe another one there. Again, it just reminds me of a poinsettia. You don't have to add these orbs if you don't want to. Okay, and maybe what I will do is just add some additional embellishments here. And I'm going to go ahead and take my graphite pencil. This is a 4B, but you can use whatever you like, and you don't have to use anything at all if you don't want to again. So I'm just going to add this where I would think there would be shading. So for example, in these back petals. Onto these leaves. And if you don't have a tortillon, you can use a Q-tip, an earbud, rolled up tissue paper to blend that out. All right, so let's take a look and get started with that. You can always add more if you'd like. So I have this tortillon, and I used one side for graphite, one side for the white charcoal, and I have plenty of these, but they last a while. So I'm just taking that graphite and just pushing it out. Now a 4B is going to be darker than an HB or a 2B pencil. So depending how dark you want it, you can always go with a 2B, or just don't put as much graphite if you want it to be lighter. I think I'll bring that up into the veins as well. Just gives it a little bit more of a dimension. Now here I forgot to put some, but since there is already plenty of graphite on the tortillon, I can just go ahead and use what's already on there. I think it just gives it that little bit of an added punch. Okay, and I think I'm going to add just a little bit more around the center. Okay, so that's what it's looking like. And I'm going to add some here as well. So maybe here on the underside of these little orbs. Where there might be some shadow. Let's blend that in. I also like the sound that the tortillon makes against the paper. And you can always put some shadow and bring up that graphite if you'd like around the frame. Just like that. And now maybe I'll go in with the white charcoal. Actually, I think put a little bit more here. Got to blend that in. Okay. All right, and then maybe with the white charcoal, I can just add a little bit of white here. And then with my jelly roll pen, maybe here where the center is, I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of that, a little bit more just here in the center of these areas. And also a little bit on top of these orbs here. This is the Jelly Roll 10 that I'm using. And if you wanted to go back, let's say here in these areas, I might just go back with the pen just to make that stand out just a little bit more. You can. And so this one is Flame Flower. And just going to go ahead and put my initials here. And this one is October 2023. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you give it a try. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments section. Let me know if you're following along. And I hope you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell to get notified for when my next video shows up. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Take care and have a great week.